You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back, everyone. We're getting into this week's sources to pull out those key insights on what's really moving the needle in design, tech, and user experience.
Yeah, our goal's pretty simple. Cut through all that noise and just get you up to speed fast.
And things are definitely moving fast. It feels like innovation's hitting overdrive, you know?
Absolutely. It's tricky to track the important shifts sometimes. So we've looked at industry news, some strategic thinking pieces, and even career advice to paint a clearer picture.
Okay, so let's maybe start with something that sounds, well, pretty futuristic. Voice AI. Spotify's been hinting about making their AI voice stuff way more conversational.
Oh, yeah. More than just the AI DJ.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
I mean, that DJ is already gathering tons of voice data, right?
Yeah.
Learning the phrases you link with songs.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. The AI might start, reasoning over your whole listening history.
Whoa, okay, so not just predicting the next track.
Exactly. More like understanding why you listen, maybe.
That's a big leap. It moves AI from just taking orders to being more of an intuitive partner, doesn't it?
Right. Like, it could guess your mood or suggest tunes for, I don't know, your workout before you even asked.
It's tapping into user context on a much deeper level. Really interesting potential there.
And, speaking of deeper roles, look at what's happening with design leadership. Nubank. Huge financial platform, over 100 million customers.
Massive. What about them?
They just brought in Ethan Eisman as their first ever chief design officer. This guy's background is seriously impressive. Slack, Airbnb, Uber, Google, Adobe.
Wow, okay, so that's not just filling a role, that's a statement.
Totally. It signals that design isn't just aesthetics anymore. It's core business strategy, especially for a company built around the customer experience like Nubank.
It puts design right at the top table, shaping the global strategy. That's a big win for the whole field, I think.
And while we're on user experience, have you seen the tweak to Netflix's welcome page? It's subtle, but kind of genius.
I might have noticed something felt different. What did they change?
They're tackling choice paralysis, basically. Big cinematic hero image grabs you, and they move the profile icons.
Move them where?
Down, right where your thumb naturally rests on your phone or remote. It just guides you smoother.
Ah, clever. Reducing that friction. Because we've all been there, right? Scrolling endlessly.
For sure, and you just give up.
Yeah, so it's not just about looking good. It's smart UX. Prioritizing hierarchy, designing for how people actually behave.
And crucially, linking it to business results, like getting more eyes on trending shows. That directly helps their numbers.
Yeah, measurable outcomes. Which actually brings us to something really important for designers, this translation problem.
Right. It's not that design isn't valuable. It's communicating that value in business terms. That seems to be the struggle.
Exactly. Designers need to connect the dots. Speak the language of metrics, not just, design speak.
So how do you do that?
Well, the advice is pretty practical. Use AI meeting summaries, maybe, to grab the business goals everyone's talking about. Then ladder your design metrics like, say, faster task completion up to those bigger goals.
Show how design directly impacts the bottom line.
Precisely. And don't be afraid to ask for the data you need to prove it. Especially now, with everyone focused on efficiency, you got to show your work numerically.
That focus on quantifiable impact, it ties into another issue, doesn't it? This product design talent crunch.
Oh, absolutely. Companies are yelling for senior designers, but there aren't enough pathways for juniors to actually become senior.
Yeah, it creates this sort of talent cliff. Where does the next generation of senior talent come from?
It's a real problem. The sources suggest things like, proper structured mentorships, not just casual chats, but real programs.
And maybe specific associate designer roles, like apprenticeships.
Exactly. And thinking about talent gradients, ways to consciously build up skills internally over the long term, instead of just trying to hire ready-made seniors all the time.
So for designers listening, trying to navigate all this and build their career, what makes a portfolio really cut through?
It's less about just pixel-perfect mock-ups, apparently. The key things are storytelling, showing your actual process, and clarity.
So show the thinking behind the polish.
Right. Curate the work that's relevant. Make it obvious how you solved problems, let your personality come through a bit, and critically tailor it. Know who you're showing it to and what they care about.
Makes sense. So we've touched on quite a bit, AI getting smarter in UX, design taking a strategic seat at the table, and this real need for designers to translate their impact.
Yeah, those are the big threads, I think. The growing intelligence of AI, design's strategic rise, and that vital skill of connecting design work to real business value.
So thinking about all this, maybe the question for you listening is, as tech keeps changing and design gets more central, how are you going to make sure your creative work isn't just noticed, but its value is truly understood, quantifiably?
Yeah, maybe think about how you can build your own kind of design voice, one that speaks fluently in the language of business outcomes.
Something to chew on. That's our look at the sources for this week.
Spoken Tech for your ears.